bringing y'all up. Hello and welcome back to episode 20 of Sailing the Xiinvarian Sea. We are down one Frankie Beats today, one Goblin Rogue. Maybe he'll be on later. I don't know. Haven't heard from him. We'll see. He didn't say, so he can get outed. We'll go around and everyone can say who they are and who they are playing. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll start with Super Casual.
Yeah, I'm super casual. I'll play Sai, the half-elf fighter.
Chanel.
I'm Chanel Vintage. I play Callius, the Tiefling Warlock.
Ollie.
I'm Ali Peach, and I play Ren, the Triton Druid.
And I will be attempting to play as Fanrix today. We'll see how that goes, who is a Goblin Rogue. But normally it's Frankie Beats. Cooties.
I'm Chief Cooties, and I'm playing Lunaris, the Aesmer Cleric.
And Huey.
My name's Kiwi, and I'm playing Tetra, the Human Bard.
And I will be your DM for this evening. I'm ArchmageFreya. So, last we left off, in the days following the defeat of the Black Fog Pirates, you participated in a festival and celebration, helped werewolves, two of which were injured townsfolk, and met some poly lesbians. Sai went to Calantha's to get his prize, of which he chose some plate armor to be made. During that, everyone but Lunaris went to the tavern. Lunaris went off to the jeweler of the town and met Rithara and traded a sapphire for 2 pieces of jewelry to be made for Calantha and Maria. Lunaris was also intrigued by Rithara, asking if she'd be okay with leaving Zathar, possibly joining your crew. She seemed open to the idea, and as that was happening, Ren and Callius went to the general store, picking up spyglasses, one of which was mostly broken, and a hat for Callius, who cut holes into it to fit his tiefling horns. Fanrix was finally convinced to bathe for the first time in who knows how long, and you received the rest of your payment from the townsfolk for saving Vimbroki, and unbeknownst to you at the time, for saving Mr. Unberdesh. Captain Arnira Grylan came into the tavern saying she was to go back to Xiria, but asked Ren to take at least one of her crew along with her for her protection. Ren agreed to at least talk or look at the people that she was suggesting the next day. Lunaris went off and had dinner with Calantha and Maria, who expressed their desire for her to stay. During this, the rest of the family talked about the notes they had received from the Black Fog ship, and one of which concerning the clairvoyant Emval Tessandrin and a missing person fleeing from the drug capital of the Tide Runners. It was revealed by Fanrix that his gang name was Z when he was once Z when he was in the Tide Runners, as he revealed his fiendish tattoo on his left shoulder. I did the same, showing his tattoo, but that there were parts of his memory that were foggy. Petra mentioned something about how it may have to do with Sai's father, as that was what Neliazil mentioned. Fanrix also mentioned about the monocle of 100 Lies, which was mentioned in the note that you guys got, and his desire to have it. You discussed your next plans, but agreed to wait for Lunaris. For her time with Maria and Calantha, Lunaris went back to Rithara to collect her jewelry, which was decently made, and went off to the forest. Laying out incense, looking up to the moons of Aethana, she imbued power into the jewelry as a gift that would be given to Calantha and Maria to protect them. The boys went to sleep on the ship, the girls in their room. Later in the night, Tetra went off away from the tavern and with a torch burned off her own tattoo. Late at night, Ren noticed Tetra wasn't in the room and went to go look for her, finding her in a tiny hut. After a light interrogation, we'll say, Tetra broke down and showed the burn, asking if Ren could heal the scar, a process which would take some time. Before we hop straight into it, I just want to clarify a couple things that I misspoke on last episode, or that weren't clear, perhaps. First, Rithara is like 9 to 10, because I got the age of kobolds right, which would place her in like average teenage kobold age. And second, and more importantly, Tetra did not actually hear the voice of a certain individual, but more so remembered the voice entering her head about a week or two ago in game time. So hopefully that clears that up. And hopefully this chair is very squeaky, so I'm hoping that it's not too loud for everyone, because holy fuck. So, Ren and Tetra heading back to the inn. Is there anything that you guys would like to do, or are you just heading back upstairs straight to sleep? And I assume heading back to the girls' room.
I'm ready to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Ren, can you not say anything to anyone about this?
You have my word.
Thank you. And yeah, Touch is ready for bed as well.
Okay. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, Lunaris. And you guys can both give me a stealth check.
It's a 10.
I just got a nat 1.
She kicks open the door to go to sleep.
Yeah, as you are sort of like, as you are going into the room, this old sort of wooden, it's not so much that you like kick the door open or anything, but the wood sort of squeaks under you as you open the door. And Lunaris, you sort of like wake up and look over towards the door to see Ren and Tetra enter.
Ren?
Hi.
Tetra?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's like 10 p.m.
Wait, isn't it like 2 a.m. now?
Yeah, it's like 1, 2 a.m. Yeah.
It's time to go to sleep.
Well, since you guys are here, and she reaches over to the little table where the necklaces are, and she dangles them out to you guys. Look at what I got for Maria and Calantha.
They're beautiful.
Do you think they'll like them? Be honest.
I'm sure they'll love anything from you, but seeing that it looks like you put a lot of thought and care into this, I'm sure they'll appreciate it even more.
You know you can stay here if you want, Lunaris.
As much as I would love to, I have unfinished business. I have someone to find. And then she rolls over, plops the necklaces on the table.
Fair enough. We can talk more about where we're going in the morning. I plop and pass out.
Ren isn't gonna plop. She's very ladylike and noble. So she's gonna gracefully find her way to the bed. Very, very demure.
Sleeping not in water has been an interesting thing for you to learn to do. But you do find your way to rest. Surely. And you all wake up, get a long rest, heal however many hit points you probably would have lost by burning your arm with the torch. I guess you were healed for it, actually, so... which I do have recorded of how much you have the progression towards healing said scar, but I'll keep track of that, so... but you all wake up in the morning. Are you convening downstairs? Or is there anything that anyone would like to do before they convene?
I think before I convene, or we convene, I want to see if Lunaris is going to leave first or not. Are you going downstairs?
No. She's got something she wants to do. But
Are
kind
you-
of in private.
Are you going to go to Calantha and Maria now to give your necklaces, or is there something that... Do you want to discuss the plans?
We can discuss the plans.
Okay.
We also have to discuss Marie. May.
I was like, who?
What
Marie.
about May? What about her?
She's like trying to get 10 gold a month and barter for Tanner as well.
That sounds like a lot.
Is
Sounds
that...
like so that's 20 gold a month. We didn't even make 20 on saving the town. From the bartenders.
Not that I'm really aware of certain values in this, but I believe we did make...
You just made like 36.
Oh, I thought we made 16.
No,
us
I
more
have the exact
later.
number. You made...
Yeah, I have the Google Doc too.
Yeah, you got the they paid you 2/3 of it, and then you just got the last third because you saved Vimbroki.
Oh, Petrol's still
Vimbroki.
going.
Vimbroki sounds like she's got no money, but Vimbroki.
I think that's the angle that Tetra's trying to play, that we're Vinbroki
Yeah.
now. So-
Go for it. Yeah. You do you. You do you.
Like, I'm not too sure the value in all this, or what is a fair wage or not. This would be my first experience in paying somebody, but I'm okay with whatever the group decides. And we do have maybe some people from my home ship that can volunteer if you are more into that. Now,
I also met somebody that I think could be tremendous help.
Oh, good.
who would that be?
Her name's Rathara.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She's
about...
capable.
And she like gestures with her hands, like a little taller than Fanrex or same height?
Shorter,
Oh.
2 feet tall.
Shorter? Okay, yeah, shorter than Fanrex. She's like on the ground. And she would be just... I know Callius would love her. Up in the crow's nest. She has an eye. Like an eagle.
An eye for what?
Anything, I think.
Does she have experience on a ship?
I didn't ask. I said I would talk to you guys first, the family. And just see. I didn't even ask how much... I didn't know we had to pay them. Am I
wasn't-
getting
Yeah.
paid?
We're not getting paid.
So we do have our family savings. You can say that I've been managing. And I think we're at the point where I'm fine with anybody taking what they deem necessary from it. But pay? What is money?
That reminds me. Tetra, do you know how
Right.
much a sapphire is worth? Like, about that big?
Also, I have the
Like,
number
my-
that you guys were paid from the tavern if you want to know it.
Alyssa wants to know.
34
won't listen,
gold,
but-
49 silver, and 88 copper. So that's about 40 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
About.
Sapphires can range. I mean, I don't know how big yours was. Mine, I think, is around 50 that I grabbed.
Do you think that these were worth a sapphire? She holds up her necklaces.
Can Tetra do a perception check, or do I have
You do not.
to know that that's not?
They're
think-
nice, but they're not worth a sapphire. Like,
Even within my lack of experience, Lunaris, I don't believe you got a fair deal in that.
You did not trade your sapphire for that, did you?
No.
Who did that?
I-
Who charged you that much?
So she didn't charge me per se. I kind of just offered. Yeah.
And this is why I bring Tetra along whenever I'm making any negotiations, because I do not trust myself. And apparently you may need to learn from her too, Lunaris.
I'm so good with money.
Love makes you do crazy things, I think.
But not crazy
That's
enough to stay on the island, though, right?
No. Not at this time.
Well,
You can come back here if you want later.
I'm sorry that it would lead you guys separate into different directions, but I'm happy that you would continue to be with us because I am quite fond of you.
I only got 2 necklaces, Ren.
You don't have to get me anything. I've had plenty of options of jewelry to take with me, and I left it because having moments like this mean more to me than something physical as such.
But what about a necklace made by a friend?
Well, I guess if you say it like that.
If she came with us, she could make us all necklaces.
Who?
So,
Rintara?
Rithara.
so
She's the one that took the sapphire.
I gave her the sapphire.
I'm
Oh, fair.
I'm not too certain which direction this could go, but I don't believe you're painting the best picture of her right now, Lunaris.
Just wait till you guys meet her. Just wait.
Okay, we should.
She's great.
I'm mildly concerned, but with my concerns, I think we should head downstairs and meet up with the gentleman, maybe on the boat, or do you think they would come over here to the inn for breakfast?
They're hungry enough. They'll probably be here.
Okay, so let's just go downstairs then.
On the ship, is there anything that you guys are doing?
It's morning, right? At this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just confirming with Fanrex that all he has to eat are like bugs, and then, agreeing to possibly, go to the tavern for something to eat.
Yeah, there's great bugs on this island, honestly. I love it here. And he's like, ugh, I hate the smell of this. Okay, let's go. And he's like looking on the ground as you guys are like walking over. Ooh. He grabs like a little bug. Delicious.
And I'll just like show some affection to the ship. Like I'll hold like the edge of it and be like, man, like I really miss this thing. Like it's great to have it back and sleep on the water.
Hell yeah. But you guys reconvene in the tavern. Able to, I think for the first time in a minute, the 6 of you are, at least for like a day, back together. What do you guys wish to discuss?
Good morning, crew.
Nothing
What?
good about it, sweetheart. See, I got him.
Lunaris sniffs the air. Somebody smells good.
Oh, Lunaris. You missed
No, it's
it.
awful. Am I going into like grandma territory? Stop.
And she
Oh.
gets closer to Fanrex. It is you.
Stay back. Ugh.
It was a compliment, Fanrex.
Compliment the women you love. Elf girl. Mage lady.
She mutters under her breath. She turns around. At least I have girls that love me.
Wow, wow.
Wow.
Right. So we're supposed to be catching Lunaris up with the notes. Get her opinions on it.
Yes.
I'm saying that in character, by the way.
Yes, Lunaris, here's what we were thinking. Either we continue on our journey towards the Marani Isles, or Yeah, I actually have to pull up my notes for exactly where the other one is.
Yortra.
Yeah, or Viortra. And I guess, yeah, if everyone's around, pull back up the notes.
I also believe I was supposed to head to the Captain Anira's ship this morning with anybody who would want to go, because we were supposed to do interviews, as you called it, into who would be taking, and I'd rather not make them wait. So
Okay.
I'm good with that. I could be a good judge of character.
I believe
Should
that
we get
entirely.
a handle on where we're going first? Talk about payment, then go to the ship? We can make it very quick. Just so we have our ducks in order. So they know where they're going to when you interview them.
I'm good with that. I personally vote the Marani Isles.
Okay. Who votes the Morani Isles? Wait, is that the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fanrix, I believe, would raise his hand for that, right? We all agree to vote for
think so.
Fanrix to vote on that one. Because I think he was
I think
looking
so.
towards the monocle of 100 Lies. So, and Baltus Andrin is in his last reported in.
Okay, so that's 5. Me, Fanrex, Callius, Sai. Oh wait. 4.
Yeah.
I didn't vote, but where we go, I'm
Oh, and Lunars.
indifferent to, and seeing that majority
Okay.
has it regardless, I'm fine with it.
All right.
I'm indifferent either way, but I am interested in learning more about these tide runners if we happen to run into them.
Okay.
I guess we could
Sounds
set off to where we were originally going then.
And now payment. May is asking $10 for her. Or sorry, what the fuck? 10 gold. Gotta do all that.
10 de
10 gold for her.
Bruges, 10 schmeckles.
They asked for $10. 10
Are we
gold
talking
for her,
Jamaican
and
or
she's
US dollar? Sorry. Okay.
also
Sorry.
also bartering for Tanner as well. 10 gold.
Can someone remind me of May's specialty? Because right now I'm just leaning towards getting Tanner.
I believe she is great with bow. Yep.
Yes. You're correct.
So okay. I believe she's proficient with the bow. Besides that, I'm not too familiar with it.
I'm
I
not
can
saying
tell her 7 gold, take it or... Oh, sorry, Callius, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not saying Tanner's not worth 10 gold, but he doesn't need to know that. I think he'll be fine taking part of whatever earnings we end up with in the future.
I can also say like 7 gold, take it, leave it.
I'm
Or
fine
5
with
gold,
her.
That's
take
fair.
it, leave it.
How insistent was she upon receiving payment? And you said she was insistent upon Tanner receiving the same. Would it sound like she would be open?
She could leave it if she wants. If she's not open.
As long as I don't have to handle the negotiations.
I can handle the negotiations.
Should we talk to Tanner before she does then?
Probably. Okay, but do you want to do the interviews first, then talk to them?
If it's a matter of time. I think those on the ship could wait a little bit if you are interested in beating May to the punch in this case.
I'm just thinking, like, if things don't go well, we can just dip. Right after, so, and I don't know how long the negotiations are gonna take.
Okay.
That's my only thing.
Okay, we could definitely do the interviews then. Would everybody be joining us And Lunaris, are you aware of what's going on? I'm not too sure if I filled you in or not.
I'm so lost.
So Ollie's laughing, Ren is not. You know, she's very serious.
Lunaris is dead serious right now.
So, Ren's gonna just summarize in a very, like, well-spoken way that Captain Arnira volunteered some people from her ship to come with us. Previously, the crew being the family, disagreed with it because they were scared of, like, the sake of, like, true freedom for Ren. But they agreed to at least interview them because we are in a very unmanned ship and we need the extra hands. So Ren said that, but like in her well-spoken royal way.
Got it. I think I'm a great judge of character too. I think I should go.
Sai, would you be coming as well?
Sure, I got nothing else to do.
I mean, we could leave Fanrex here potentially and then have somebody watch him.
I'm not his babysitter.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think Goblin Boy can handle himself.
Think I'm gonna go gambling.
Aren't you supposed to be running the inn and cleaning it, Mr. Bossman?
What?
Okay, well, why don't we just go ahead and meet out on the dock then?
Heading out, you do see, as you're just like passing by, you see that there is basically like a makeshift like jail cell that has been finally, it's been like a day and a half, assembled, and it's got like metal rods, and they're sort of just like hammering in the final pieces to be assembled. It's like this wooden like room, and you see Brogram over there with like the prisoner that you guys found. Yes, the Black Fog pirate that is now a prisoner that they're probably going to be putting in there. You see this like a couple halflings and Calantha are there, and they're just sort of putting the finishing touches on this, waiting for it to be done. Like the sort of waves and smiles off to you, Lunaris, and you guys.
She hides her necklaces in her little pouches. It's like,
she just kind of like smirks and shakes her head and looks back to the work that she's doing. Over by the ship, there are a few people lined up, and you see Captain Grylan is there talking to 4 individuals right now. Not on the ship, but off. They're just sort of chatting. Assume you're going up to them?
Yes, I'll greet them.
Princess? Morning.
Captain. Good morning, Captain.
Line up, come on. And you see the 4 of them like line up. And like, you know, some of them are like very like rigid, and you know, you do see one of the people is the sea elf man that you danced with, actually. There is a water genasi woman, which is basically like an elemental person, that sort of is a cross between like a humanoid elemental, basically. You can kind of look how they look if you want. You can Google it. But yeah, and then you also see 2 tritons, a man and a woman, and one of them is like basically just like snuffed his pipe out and is like pocketing it for later. And that guy is probably the least rigid of all of them, as he's like a little bit hunched over, like with his not old age, but older age, I would say. Well, these are who I assembled. I can introduce you to them, or you can go about this however you wish.
Family?
Why did you choose these four?
Good sailors, trustworthy people, and combat ready.
Trustworthy to your kingdom? Or to the crew?
To the crew, I would say. She kind of like looks over to them, and you can kind of see her like staring daggers over at them. To the crew.
Look at Ren. Do you know any of them?
I had a brief encounter with the sea elf during the festival.
Sort of bows very deeply.
What kind of encounter?
We shared a dance or two.
I haven't even done that with Calantha and Maria yet.
I think you've done more than dance with them at this point in time. Like dinner.
Okay, princess. Can Lunaris walk down the line of people and like do a little sniff test?
A sniff test?
Yeah.
Hey, give me a perception check.
Ask them if they bathe.
That's fair.
9.
9. Okay. So the water genasi kind of smell. I mean, they all have sort of the like smell of the ocean, if you will. But she especially like. She just smells like water, basically, like whatever, like ocean water, essentially. The sea elf man smells kind of like of some kind of like a cologne or perfume or something, a fine fragrance, basically. But it is quite a bit overpowered by the man who's standing next to him, who smells like you know, some kind of nicotine or, you know, drugs. Tobacco. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for, and I couldn't fucking remember it. And the final woman doesn't have much of a smell, but is like clearly of decent hygiene, but also kind of has like that sailor ocean scent.
Lunaris points to the sea elf. He smells the best. That's all she offers.
He's like,
That's fair.
thank you.
Trust us, it is a compliment.
I go over to the smoker. Do you share your smokes?
Depends on who's asking.
What if I was asking?
Do you provide smokes? Or would I
Nope.
be buying my smokes for myself?
She's
Actually
the
did.
princess.
For her? Sure. But for you? I'd like to get to know you better.
Can I do a perception check for the others? To see
Give me an insight check.
how capable they are? They look. Jesus, I'm rolling like shite. 8. No, I'm sorry, 18. That's
18.
not a 4. 14.
You can see, I mean... You mean like capable of like physical nature?
Yeah, and if they're like confident in it, or if they seem like they're out of their depths. going to like a
Confidence.
barely manned crew?
The water genasi woman, first off, fucking jacked. Not
Oh.
quite as jacked as Grylan is, but she's quite buff.
On a scale of 1 to Calantha.
Not quite as much as Calantha, but she's pretty buff. And she has like a large like broadsword on her back and a shield. In terms of confidence, she seems pretty confident. The sea elf man probably seems the most nervous or unconfident. He's probably he's also the youngest probably among, it's always hard to tell with elves, right? He looks like he's like, 19 or something, right? But that could place him anywhere from like, 19 to like 50 for an elf. But he has like a rapier on his hip, and there's like you can just tell based on this, he's probably some kind of wizard. He has a book on his hip as well.
I like him. I didn't say that out loud.
The guy with the pipe also seems very confident. He is older than the rest of them, but he is still in very good shape. And the last woman is more so less like jacked, but is more like lithe and seems in good shape. And she has like a bunch of like short swords and daggers across like her like belt and across her chest. She has like the daggers like slotted into her like chest across like a belt on her chest.
I'll walk up as well. Who here has experience as a swabby?
And two of them raise their hand, and it would be the Triton woman and the sea elf man.
And I want to go to Tetra real quick and be like, what's a swabby again?
Means they'll do the work we don't want to do.
Thank you, thank you.
And I guess the man would be like, I worked some time as a swabby, but not for a while.
What position do you typically hold on the ship?
Currently gunner.
Sai, you worked with a gunner, right? That wasn't you?
Here and there. More of a brute, kind of.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But Sai doesn't really care to step up to take a closer look. But he sort of chimes in. Most importantly, can you all fight? What's your experience on the battlefield?
Captain Grylan speaks up. They have all seen combat before.
How many battles have they fought?
Suppose they'll have to answer that one. Gilrezi, or excuse me, you wouldn't actually know their names. The Water Genasi woman, because you guys didn't ask. Water Genasi woman speaks up for the first time. I've seen a few. 3 or 4. And the sea elf man kind of speaks up. I've only seen one on our way here. Then the guy who introduces himself as a gunner. Too many to count. I don't know. 50, 40, 60?
I hate that I love this fucker.
I don't know.
I throw my hand up. If I get a vote, I'm voting for the gunner.
And then the
your
woman,
name, sir?
Rylon Demarsht.
I just shake his hand really quick and then get back to the line like I haven't picked a favorite.
Fine handshake, sir. And then the last woman. I have seen combat a few times. I fought Captain Grylan in the tournament a few times. She defeated me, but I showed her enough of a difficulty that she asked for me to be on board.
Captain, what position do you normally hold on a ship?
I'm a swabby.
Oh yeah, I think we did
I
ask
am
that.
quite nimble and fast, so easy to get up and down.
We already got one rat.
Did you say that out loud?
Quietly to my crew.
Roll perception
Stealth?
for her. Yeah. Give me a stealth check. I
I'm
rolled
using
good.
luck. That
I
was
rolled good. You should use luck.
10 out of a Sigma.
Say Sigma.
Sigma. So, what was it? Stealth or sleight of hand?
Stealth.
Thank God. 20. God, I can't count. 21.
Okay, you
21.
beat her. She kind of like looks over at you, but doesn't notice what you say.
Any more questions, family, or should we chat about it and then come back? Do a little team meeting.
I don't mind asking all of them to come on board at this point in time.
I don't care who we pick, as long as they can fight and handle themselves on the ship. I'm
No
fine
payment?
with whoever.
Right?
Yeah, that was previously discussed with Captain
Correct.
Arnera and
I will get a. Did I say 2? Okay, wait. Out of game. Did I say year or 2 year? I can't remember.
a year.
Year, right? Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. A year-long stipend.
And Captain, what happens if Ren decides that she no longer needs their service?
They should have
Will
enough.
there be pushback from you?
I suppose it would be out of my hands by then, but if they no longer need service, I would assume that you all would provide them with some kind of passage, or at least get them to a place that they could buy passage back to Xiria.
Okay.
Or to do whatever they wish, but I'm sure it would be
Yeah.
good to send a letter of some kind.
How am I supposed to communicate with you?
You aren't. I assume you would be communicating, if anyone, with your brother, as this is more or less his choice. More or less.
Ren's gonna look like a spoiled child again. And she's gonna I don't want to talk to him.
Then don't.
Okay, I appreciate you, Captain.
Of course, Princess.
All right, family meeting. Stay
Before
here.
you go, I will say, Gilarezi, she points to the water genasi, and by year, my finest brute. Hamaidu All, points to the sea elf man, is a spellcaster and capable with a blade. And a capable swabby. Rylon Demarst, maybe a bit brash around the edges, but he can work any position on the ship, as long as you provide him alcohol and tobacco.
Double my vote.
Delia Morai
Don't tell them that.
is also a capable swabby, just stupid fast with a blade. Wanted to fill any gaps.
Thank you,
Thank you for the
Captain.
information.
It's a pleasure
course.
to meet you all.
Most of them bow, except for the
Smoker.
the smoker, yeah, who sort of takes his hat off and kind of a pleasure. It's back on. Are you guys walking off?
Just out of ear's reach, right?
I'm good with that, yeah.
All right, what are we thinking?
The swabby guy who's seen a lot of battle. If I'm good with him. Seems like there'll be no complaints. Yeah, easy maintenance.
I was thinking
mean-
the gunner and the quick one.
Okay.
They seem capable.
I was
mean,
thinking
Ren,
the
you
sea
do-
elf. Oh,
No, please go.
I was thinking the sea elf that smells real good.
I think it might be beneficial to have a wizard on the ship. I'm not too sure if I like the attitude of the gentleman. May he be experienced? He may be experienced, but I don't know.
He didn't even bow. You saw
I try
that?
not. I try not to hold formalities too personally, especially since I've technically left that position. But yes, he did not bow.
Right, I saw that.
To be fair, he was already hunched over to begin with.
Same.
He was already like
Posture.
this, and he was just like,
I mean, Ren, you make a good point. Why not all four?
Like,
We're already gonna have them on the ship. If one of them's gonna snitch,
I think the only time that it would become a problem if it does come down to their loyalty and our need to assert our seriousness, to say it lightly. Having four may be more of a rough encounter than two. But it shouldn't come to that.
if you think there's a chance it'll come to that,
I
I'd rather
don't
take
believe
none.
So. I don't believe so. I'm just trying to assess all possibilities, seeing that you never know which way things could go. Even within our own crew, we've come across surprises. So I'm fine with all four, especially if they're being paid. Apparently, that's a thing that happens. So out of sight, out of mind in my case.
What do the rest of you think?
Well, I don't see much of a downside with all four of them. It's just no matter what, a lot of mouths to feed. I guess I'm still getting used to the idea of all the new crewmates. I personally ran a small crew before myself, or was part of a small crew. I think it could be beneficial, and as the captain said, we just have to pay them passage if we decide otherwise. Maybe if that's even just two of them. Say we don't need all four later.
Yeah.
But I think for now, the more the better.
Lunaris?
Yeah, the more the better. I like that rationale.
We do need the hands.
We should see if one of them can cook, because we do not have a cook. I think one of them said they have done many positions.
You're the one that said they're willing to be paid in alcohol and tobacco?
I think that's the one.
I guess maybe I misspoke. He just wants to make sure that there's access to it. So you don't need to buy it for him. You just need to get him to pour often enough to buy it for himself. I guess I should have said
Oh.
that. Yeah, he just needs to make sure that he can get his. He just doesn't want to be on the open ocean for fucking 3 months.
I love him again. Yes, okay.
Because they're getting paid for a year. So they're probably gonna have more than enough money to buy their own alcohol. And...
Well, I hope so. They're getting paid for a year. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I see no downside at this point in time, and I'm happy that we've all come to a similar mentality when it comes to taking in more crew. Would it be an issue when it comes to feeding, though?
Hopefully not if we have a cook.
I mean, that doesn't mean we have the supplies.
We don't have, like, a lot of supplies, period. We're gonna have to buy food, aren't we?
We have 1 barrel of food.
I don't see why we have to provide for everyone. They could help pitch in. You know, they could feed themselves as well,
With
Or
what
help-
food
help-
on the...
or help us gather food.
DM, and all the ships that Tetra's been on, has she ever had to pay for food?
No. No.
I don't know if people would want to be on our ship if we didn't feed them. I don't know if they could be on our ship if we didn't feed them.
I think food should be provided. That's the least we could do. And if it comes to fishing like I have in the past, I don't mind it. But since we are in port, I think we should stock up on barrels of food going forward. Whatever the town can offer us, because I know they're not in the best shape.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like, they could help us fish for food or go out and...
You can always ask if any of them are hunters or fishers or...
True.
Should we buy fishing rods? Okay, Ollie said that, but Ren said, and Ren's gonna say, I know we have a fishing net, but should we buy fishing rods going forward?
That'd be a good thing to pick up before we set out.
Okay, so making a little bit of a to-do list. What we should get with the idea that we will be leaving. Fishing rods, barrels
Tanner.
of food, Tanner, bagels potentially.
The promise of bagels. We'll go as far as that.
Okay. Okay.
I'll handle the bagels.
Okay, so should we tell the captain that we'll house all
Any
4?
objections?
No, I think we tell the captain, have him be ready by the end of the day. At the latest. Or at the earliest, I guess.
At sundown, we should sail.
Lunaris, is there any business that you need to attend to before we go?
My friend I told you about. I have to talk to her.
That's fair. DM, what time is it?
I mean, it's early morning, like probably like whatever time you guys would have gotten up at, maybe 10 a.m. 9, 10 a.m.
I'm fine with splitting up tasks if means we can all get what we want done. Ren and I already have experience with that shopkeep. If we want to look for fishing rods.
That's perfect. I'm honestly just anxious to get off into the sea.
So, we need barrels of food. Would anybody take charge of that?
I can, but I feel like, am I gonna have to go to the farms?
Lunaris, you seem familiar with the farmer family prior. Is that something that you would be capable of doing?
Yes. You're talking about the worms mercs?
I believe so.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay, because we are looking for. Wait, would Ren wouldn't know like how far the Morani Isles like are, right?
Probably
how
not,
long?
but somebody else could. What would that be? General intelligence check, I guess. If someone else would want to do that from here, or you could ask around. People could probably, maybe people around here might know.
Okay, so Ren's just gonna open it up to the group. Does anybody know how long it would take us to get to the Morani Isles? Because we need to have food, enough for that, and then a little time over.
What check is it, DM?
General intelligence check.
Who's smart? Be honest.
Petra's smart, but she's not rolling well. 10.
21.
With a 21, just what you've heard in passing from maps that you've seen, hearing that you guys are probably somewhere around the southern end of the Broken Reach. Man, I'm like about to pull up a map. That hasn't happened in so long.
Because we made a home here.
I know. But you guys are probably somewhere around the southern edge of the Broken Reach. So that probably puts you around... If you're at like the southern end, which it doesn't seem like you are, it seems like you're maybe like 100, 200 miles from the total end of that. Probably like 600, 700 miles from the Ronnie Isles. And if you're running the ship day and night, that would probably put you at... Oh god, math. What was it? 7 on average. If it's completely clear weather, probably make the trip in a week. If it's completely clear weather.
Okay.
Maybe a
so-
little under a week. Like 6 days, if it's clear weather.
A week and a half's worth of food, roughly. Ollie's saying this, not Ren.
And
It's
DM,
just-
Yes.
is there any check I can do, like, to know barrels of food wise, like how long or how many barrels we would need for that one?
Yeah, give me a intelligence check for that, because Freya needs to look up how much barrel of food.
Okay. I was looking at our notes. We do have 1 barrel of food. We gave 6 out of the 7 to the town. And I'll even
Yeah.
say to the group, maybe that's something we could, or Ren and I can buy back from Marty on the way, like, to the shop. If it's still housed there. That's a fact
Oh,
too.
I was like, did I miss something? Like, I was like, what
Say
happened?
something funny.
I know. I was like, did I say something? Like, what the fuck? 2. I would just say it's not that you like Callius wouldn't know, but it's hard to tell based on the amount of like. It's gonna depend on the amount of people that you have, right? So a barrel can hold 40 gallons of liquid. It's 4 by 4 by 4, technically, because 4 cubic feet. How many rations would be in 4 cubic feet? Fucking math, bro. Here, this is the easy answer. This person says about 150 rations. So 150 meals worth of food. That's for one person. So you'd have to divide 150 by however many people you have. 3 meals a day. But it also... you're muted by that, Kiwi. But it also depends if we're talking about smaller folk. Rithara, Fanrix, count for half. Rithara probably counts for. I'm not even gonna count Rithara. She's like 25 pounds. So like I don't even know if she counts. She's tiny.
That's just like 12 people. If May comes.
Yeah, you guys are sitting at 10 if you take these 4 with you. To run a ship, I would say at full, you would need at least 6 on at all times, so at least 12 people. And at least 4 of those on each shift have to be competent sailors.
Okay.
Does that sound fair? I don't know. I'm hoping that sounds fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll handle negotiations and bagels. Petra does not want to be doing this. And meet at the inn at least, like an hour before sundown?
Sounds good to me. I guess Callius and I will be looking for fishing rods and then going to Marty's to see if we can buy back any barrels if possible. Lunar's Sai.
Just tell me where you need me, honestly. Otherwise, I'll be hanging around.
You do have
Did you
your
already get-
armor tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, I was totally gonna ask. Did you already get your armor from Kalantha?
And your
Nope, that's
shoes.
later tonight.
Yeah, that I think she said like later this evening, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick up your shoes?
Sure did. And he sort of kicks his foot out.
Fanrix
Oh.
is gonna pick up. I'll say Fanrix today will be picking up his shoes.
His
he-
shoe.
You see, did he only get one shoe? Yeah, he-
He only got one shoe to replace the one that has a hole in it.
that's right.
His
That's right.
busted ass Adidas.
Yeah, and he's got like the you know the shoe that like curls up like that with like the toe thing curled up. I think that's
The
what he
road
got.
stompers.
The squire shoes?
The squash shoes. Yeah.
Like jester shoes.
The
Mhm,
gesture, yeah,
mhm.
exactly.
Exactly.
He's a clown, so it makes sense.
Okay, so who is going where? Or are you going back to
Besides,
talk
you
to
wanna-
the? Are you before that? I guess are you going back to talk to the crew, or the people that you might be having on board, the Xiinvarian crew, rather?
Xiinvarian crew is better because I'm like my family ship, the captain ship. Xiinvarian crew is like so much
They
better.
had
term.
the ship has a name. I definitely named this ship. Just
Extended family.
I just don't
You might
remember
start
where it
to
is.
The leaking lizard.
It's gonna be Rithara when she drinks too much water, because she's literally a lizard person. What is it called?
So, do you want to come with me to do negotiations?
I can stand by. I
The
don't know if
Wind
I'll be doing
Rider.
much negotiating.
the
But
ship
I'll come
names.
with.
So we have. Okay, so you guys are we'll go with Ren first. So Ren, you head back, sort of talking amongst themselves. Ah, Princess, did you come to a decision?
Yes, it seems like my crew and I would be interested in taking all 4 of them aboard if we
Really?
can manage that.
Yeah, we have yeah, we only faced one battle and we were lucky enough to lose no one. So well absolutely. Jordan looks over to the rest of the crew and you see like most of the crew seem pretty like happy is maybe not like they seem like excited, like it's a new adventure type of thing. Like
Morale's good.
Morale is good. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Morale is good. She kind of like looks over. Well, is there a place on the ship? Would you be willing to show them or have one of your crew members show them to a place on the ship that they will be staying? I can have them move their stuff over. Or by the beginning of the afternoon, we'll probably be done.
She's gonna whisper. So, is Tetra nearby?
Probably.
I don't think anyone's left yet, I would say. So I'd say
Okay,
yes.
so Ren's gonna whisper to Tetra. Do you think Fanrex is competent enough to do that job, or should we
I was
delegate it to
thinking
somebody
the
else?
Same thing. I was thinking the same. Yeah, we'll move him if he takes him to the wrong place.
Okay. So our companion here, Fanrex, has graciously agreed to show you to the ship. I do want to say that he is not a representation of all of us on the ship, but unfortunately we do have prior tasks and different errands to run, so we can make sure we sail tonight. If there is any complaints or anything that does not meet your standards, you can definitely let me know, and I will speak to Fanrex personally.
The older guy kind of, is it all right if I take the night crew? That's such a hard accent. Fuck me. Why'd I choose that of all things?
I'm fine with you switching that, like, whenever you want.
No. I've committed to like a Scottish accent of some kind, like a, what's that one fucking actor that was in
You're
Indiana
Sean
Jones?
Connery.
I'm
You're
trying to do
literally
Sean.
Sean
I'm
Connery.
trying. It's so hard for me. It's so hard.
You and McGregor.
It's so hard.
Hello there.
I've gone in and out of it like I went Russian at one point. I went to fucking Sean Connery in what is the Hunt for Red October, which is just a fucking Scottish Russian. Anyways, I digress. For the night crew, and then the Sea Elf man. I would just appreciate it if there was some vegetarian rations, if possible.
Vegetarian?
Yes. I can make exceptions, but I prefer, if possible.
Understandable. I will try to our best to accommodate you.
Thank you.
And I'll let some of the individuals who would be gathering food know that we should seek better options for your diet. Any other questions, concerns before Fanrex shows you to the ship?
They kind of all look at each other, and Captain Gryland just says, "Just make sure to stop by my quarters before you leave. Good luck, you four. Don't fuck it up." She walks back onto the ship. We'll be here. And the captain sort of starts like walking back onto the ship. Princess, we'll be here until you guys leave, so if you need anything or need to return a member of my crew, your crew, I suppose now, let me know.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be sure to let you know if anything.
She bows, not as like deeply as most of the people do, but still, like, you know, she's like a high-ranking person, so it's not quite as like, you know, necessary for her to do like the super deep bow, and she just walks back onto the ship.
She's probably talked to my brother and my father. I'm saying that out of character, but yes. Okay. Ren and Callie is going to the store.
Okay, so we have Fanrex showing. Someone has to tell Fanrex first off. So whoever's doing that, you tell me, and I'm ready. Like, let's go.
Okay, I'll be sure to do it.
Yeah.
Fanrax, we will have 4 new members
Ah!
joining our crew. Fanrax!
Ah! I'm gambling here.
Fanrax, please stop.
Okay. I lost money anyways.
I expected it. Fanrax, we will be having 4 members join our crew, and I
4?
would like you to show. Yes, 4.
Okay.
And
What
I
do you want from me?
I would like you to show them to their quarters on the ship. I would also like for you to be on your best behavior and try not to harass nor flirt with any of the joining crew members at this point in time.
You can pick one. A harass or flirt, it has to be one or the other.
I'm just going to choose harass because flirting can be in the broad scope of sexual harassment. So
I did not make
Let's
this
go.
character. I did not make this is a player character. It is do not blame me. Alright.
canonically,
Canonically, not my fault. blame
Frankie Beats.
that.
Wait, Beats.
I'm like,
Where
where?
is he across
That
from me?
way. Yeah. Here, let me bring it back up to like here. Blame that. Fuck. Where is it? That guy.
That guy.
He's like, yeah, just point me to him. And he kind of like describes the parts of the ship because Fanrix does know the ship pretty well. So where are you looking? Are you looking for like sort of just like general crew quarters, or are you like giving them individual rooms? There are not a lot of like rooms in general.
No rooms. Crew quarters.
I'll show them there.
Thank you, Fanrax. I'm trusting you with this.
You
okay?
like my new
Please don't break my
shoe?
trust.
Look at my shoe. He holds. I don't remember what foot it was, but he holds up one of his shoes.
It's very lovely, Fanrax.
Thank you.
I hope it stays that way.
You're not too bad, Wolfgo. All right, I'm off. And he walks over to the crew, and you see some of them kind of just like look at each other as he starts talking to them, and they follow him towards the ship. Okay, so we have Callius and Ren going to the general store. We have Lunaris is going where?
Lunaris is looking for food. With the warm smirks.
Okay.
Do I have to go to their farm? Is it like
No, they're setting up for the day here in the square.
Yeah.
And then oh, sorry. Was there something else?
Yeah, she's checking in with Rathar and then Calantha Maria, but we've been new.
We've been okay. And then where are Tetra and Sai heading off to? First, I guess is the question.
Bagels
Beats me.
first, and then negotiating with Tanner, and then May.
Okay. We'll start with Lunaris because that's the closest by, heading to the Warm Smirks, who are currently, let me bring up the Warm Smirk family so I don't forget who the fuck they are. Who are selling, their typical like peppers, and they've got like some corn that they're selling today. They've got like this like almost like salsa, like like pico de gallo that they've got going on. And they're setting up, and you see the like teenager girl who introduced Vera, what's her name? Who sort of looks up. Hey, Lunaris, we're just getting set up for today. Is there something I can help you with?
We need to feed 13 people
Like right now?
over the next week.
Well, let me get my mom. And she kind of like, she's like, walks back, and you see that they're like taking stuff out of like this cart that they have, and just like, making sure that They've got everything ready and set up for the day, basically. And her mom walks over, sort of like, wipes her hands off on like a towel or like a rag or something, and sets that down. Hey, I heard that you need to feed need a bunch of food.
Yes.
Okay.
And can I say, you look beautiful today. Sorry.
Well, look who's talking. Thank you very much, Lunaris. I heard the talk of the town was, she kind of like leans in, someone has been seeing Miss Calantha and Maria.
Seeing her? Like through her window?
No, like, you've been going over there quite a bit.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Wait. I don't know. The little green guy that we're usually with has this like weird thing about like peeping. Yeah, weird. Run the other way if you see him. Do you want to see what I got them?
Absolutely.
She pulls them out.
Oh my god.
And shows them. She's like, look at
She's like, these are beautiful. Who made them?
Rithara.
Oh, she's a character. Yeah. Good work, though. These are beautiful.
Do you know anything about her?
I mean, she usually keeps to herself. I mean, she's friendly. Not really. Her neighbor gave her the house. After it was his brother's house, I think. Brother passed, and so he just gave the house to. I don't know. We don't really know how she got here. She just kind of showed up one day and had no family, had no home, so someone gave her a house. And now she's just here. She's got a cat. I don't know. Oh, were you muted for that?
A cat?
Yeah.
I didn't even see the cat. Wow.
I think he's outside most of the time, but yeah.
Okay.
She's kind of a
Well,
free
thank you for
spirit.
that.
I don't know. She's an interesting one. She like pulls off. She has like her own necklace that's just like a really nice like shiny rock. Made this. Bought it from her. I
How much
traded
did
for
you pay
it.
for that?
I gave her food.
So she doesn't only trade in shiny objects.
No, she'll take food or.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really think she has any money because I think that her neighbor just gave her the house to just have.
Very interesting.
But yeah, no,
Back
I
to-
mean, she'll take gold if she needs it. Or if she wants it, I think. I don't know.
A mystery.
She prefers trade for sure. Definitely likes her shinies, as she says.
Well, enough about Rithara. We need a lot of food.
Yes. So how much are you looking for?
Like a barrel or two?
I mean, absolutely. We can do that. More about when you need it. What kind of food you're looking for. We've got, dried meats, dried peppers. We could even do corn. And she kind of goes down like the list of like preserved like goods that she could provide, and most of it, besides like dried meat or like dried fish, is some kind of vegetables or peppers or stuff like that. Some rice is in there as well. Stuff like that.
Pretty elf boy needs veggies. So maybe like a barrel of like meat.
Okay.
And then a barrel of like veggies and rice.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy. we could definitely do that. If you need more, I mean, easy is maybe relative, but in normal circumstances, we would be able to provide more than that. But since we've been a little low recently, we could probably only provide 2 barrels, so that's kind of perfect. But if you're looking for others, I mean, we have pretty good relations with Quentin's farm, actually. So you can go there. I know obviously the Amel farm was hit pretty bad. Umberdesh is always doing pretty well. So up to you guys. But yeah, let me look. See how much that would cost you. I don't care about a barrel of food in IRL prices, please. Thank you. Oh, a pound of butter would cost you 5 silver. Good to know. A pound of butter? Okay. What is this? Sorry. 1 second.
Oh, good. So rations for a day, that's 3 meals, is 5 silver. Okay, so I'm doing some math here. So 3 times 50 would make it 150. So that would be 25 gold. But we'll say because it's a barrel, you're buying in bulk. We'll say for both of the barrels, it's 30 gold is what they put it at. Sounds so high. Maybe 20. Say 20. Did you guys get that all packaged up? And then I can bring back my treasurer to pay?
Sure. Yeah. We'll have it ready at the farm if you want. We could have a cart bring it here as well if you prefer.
That would be lovely if you could do
Sure.
that.
Yeah. You said 1 of meat and then 1 of vegetables and rice. We can absolutely do that. It should be good enough. I mean, kind of looking at the size of your crew, that should be good enough to set you guys for quite a while.
Do you know what kobolds eat?
Rathormos, I mean, not really. I've never seen her eat. She usually just keeps to herself, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh. What food did you trade her for that necklace?
Some dried fish.
So would you say she's fond of fish?
Yeah, I would say so.
Perfect. Well, and she kind of taps on their little table. Thank you guys for saving the day again.
Thank you so much. Give some love to your crew and probably catch you later today. She goes off and
I'll be
starts.
saying bye.
What's that?
I'll definitely be saying bye to you guys.
She smiles and walks over and starts talking to her husband, and you see after they offload all the stuff that they take the cart and start heading out. Because Ollie is gone right now, we will go over we'll go over to Tetra and Sai. We're heading over to Miss Riddle Speakers for the bakery, right?
Correct.
All right, heading over to that part of town. You say you are somewhat familiar with by this point. Smell the fragrance of baked goods. The like window that she keeps open to like sell her stuff through is open at this point. And she kind of, you can like see her, she like walks back into her kitchen for a moment and then comes back. Well, hello, dears. What can I get for you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Before I inquire about your bagel prices,
Yes.
I want to preface by saying we'll be taking lovely Tanner most likely with us as we leave for a little adventure.
Oh, that's too bad. Fine, young man.
I'm wondering if there's anything that you can think of.
Buys like
that we
half my supply every day.
Well, that's kind of why we're here. Is there anything that you can think of where we can have a good amount of supply and buy it off of you so that way he doesn't run out of bagels anytime soon?
If you had an oven on board, I suppose that would help.
Like we could buy dough from you?
Sure.
Amazing. And how much would it be or how much does like a pound of dough make bagel wise?
Fuck!
I know, Freya.
Bagel
You could
recipe.
just give me a random number,
Bagel
girl.
recipe.
You can just give
Let's
me a
go.
random number.
Homemade.
I feel like within my own knowledge, we wouldn't be able to store the dough in order to keep it fresh to bake the bagels.
I
Like,
was just thinking that.
yeah,
How are we gonna
we would
store
have
it?
to. We would have to make it fresh, so we would have to like buy the separate ingredients like flour, salt, yeast, probably.
Yeah.
So I feel like getting bagels is kind of
You keep it in a cold environment, right?
like dough.
Yeah.
Like dough would need to be refrigerated, but even in the refrigerator, it has like
It
a
has
certain life.
a certain life to it.
Yeah. So I feel like unless we're gonna get the raw ingredients,
You guys
and
also
somebody's
do
gonna
have
bake that
magic.
shit-
So if someone,
Oh fuck!
people can cast like,
Ice knife.
Yeah, ice knife, and you just throw it and make a bunch of ice. You just throw it at the ground, make ice particles everywhere. You have like shape water or some shit. You make a block of ice and then just stick it in a block of ice. I don't fucking know.
Have a little freezer.
Have a little freezer down in the basement or the lowest portion of the ship, not the basement.
We actually
I'm sure-
could have a freezer though, because dough would last longer in the freezer. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Let me shut
And I'm
that
sure
up
if it's a
now.
little off, Tanner
It's
would rather have a
Dungeons
little
and
bit off.
Dragons. Sorry. Is it a pound? Sorry.
Basically, I just want to know how we can get dough that would last a few weeks. How much would I have to pay you? How much would we need?
So, 1,500 grams, is that a pound? God fucking stupid American.
Girl, you can just make up a random number.
We'll say that it's 4, based on this math, somewhere around like 4 bagels per pound of dough. Right?
4 bagels per pound of dough. He has a bagel per day, and it's like, what, 16 days to get to Morani Islands, you said?
No, it's way less than that. It's like a week.
Oh,
If it's clear weather, it's like a week. Or maybe under a week even.
okay. How much would a pound of dough be, Miss Rules?
Oh! That's like a, I don't even have to bake it. That's maybe like a silver then.
I will take 4 of those, if you do not mind, and I would like
I'll
around
have to
3
have it-
bagels to go.
For just dough, I'll have to 4 pounds
Of bagels or dough?
dough.
3 pounds of dough, 4 bagels.
What kind of bagel would you like, dear?
Whatever ones Tanner likes.
He likes all of
Give me
them,
some beer
dear.
flavor. Then just pick a random batch.
Okay. She's like, oh, I'll have to have the dough. I don't have 3 pounds right now, but I can make some up.
We are leaving by night.
I can make some by the end of the hour, if you don't mind. So that would come to. She sells like a bagel for. Like. We'll just say in total for all of that, we'll call it 5 silver.
Easy enough. Sounds good. Pleasure doing business, and I will see you.
Pleasure. I hope
the next
Tanner
hours.
enjoys. Yes, I will.
I do
have
too.
it done, and she'll have it done by like the end of the hour, probably. So, just gotta whip it up, and it's not that hard. It's not like you have to wait for it to bake or anything.
Yeah. Can I take 1 bagel, or do I have the 4 bagels actually?
Yes, he hands
Give
you
us
a variety of bagels. Some of them have like a cream cheese on it. Some of them have like some like lox on it. Some form of like, they're probably not like exactly like salmon, but they've got like some kind of like, fish. But yeah, they are ready for. They are there for you to have.
Awesome. All right, Si, anything else you want to do here before we go to Tanner's?
Nope. Did you say we're leaving by sundown?
That was the plan, but if it needs to change, let me know.
Wouldn't it be better to leave in the morning?
I just want to be on the open ocean, Si.
At night?
We can see the moon. The moon will be bright in the sky.
There's 3 moons.
Well, there's 3 moons that will be bright in the sky.
I don't know about you, but I'm trying to sleep at night.
We'll talk about it with the crew.
Should probably leave by morning. That's just me.
Okay.
You're making good points, Si.
With that, we're gonna go to break because I have to pee. And we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Be back in a little bit. Bye. All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Last we left off, Tetra and Sai were heading over to Tanner's, and we have Alias and Ren going to the general store, and then Lunaris. I almost said Cooties. Lunaris heading over to Rathara's first. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start with Ren and Callius heading into the general store. See the same old dude behind the counter, just kind of sitting there, like mostly like kind of like propped up against like a wall right now with like a book in his lap, kind of like sleeping. And as the door gets pushed open, you hear like the little like bell, and he wakes up. Good day, True.
Jose.
Oh, hello.
All right. If before we could have went into the shop, if I could have like stopped Ren for a second. Ren, this might help us get a slightly better deal. If not, it was worth practicing this spell. And I'll cast Disguise Self with my new Eldritch invocation. To disguise myself. Oh yes.
Oh, you're disguising yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sorry. Never mind. Continue. I apologize.
To disguise myself as Tanner.
Okay. I see.
To the boys, to the boys.
Ren might help us get a better deal. And
Like, how does it look when you transform yourself? Because I don't know if she's gonna be appalled or not.
Appearance-wise, it's illusion, so he looks exactly like Tanner. Like, visually, well, like, how tall is Callius?
like 6 foot.
So, does that include the horns or without? With or without the horns?
I'll say without the horns.
Okay, so horns add some height, so the horns go away. Like, visually, how tall is Tanner, actually? I think Tanner might be a little taller. Fuck, I don't have a height written down. We'll actually say that 6 feet, we'll say that you actually, the appearance-wise shrinks just a tiny bit. Like 5'10", 5'11".
Ren's like shocked, and she's gonna like go to touch your face.
And from
I don't
reading
know
the
what
spell,
happened.
like you feel my face, like maybe it's like, if let's say my face is like a little bit thinner, like you feel the contour of my face versus Tanner's, and like everything physical is like Callius, and then it's just like an illusion / like metaphysical rest of it.
Yeah, so if
So,
you
like,
touch the horns, you can still feel the horns. They're still there.
Can I? I was like, wait, can I reach them? I'm like 5'6". I should be able to reach horns that are
Yeah,
6
yeah.
feet. I'm like, Ren's touching it. She's like, looking at her hand. looking at
Ren, just go with the flow.
Got you, dude. Let's go with the flow, Tanner. Also, good idea. Mm-hmm.
And then if we could enter, have that same like the
Yeah.
shopkeep gets alarmed by the door.
Hello, Tanner. Welcome in. It's nice to see you.
Yo, shopkeep, how's it going?
I'm doing
I'm actually
well.
glad to hear it. I'm actually setting out on the voyage with this new crew. Meet Ren, she's part of it.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Sir.
Oh God, what is his
Hello.
name? I have it written down. Oh, help me.
That's why Ren calls him Sir, because he's probably said it a few times. So she's bad with names, canonically.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, Miltram. I'm Miltram. Nice to meet you.
Guilty.
Oh, you youngins with your nicknames. Okay. If there's anything I can help you find, just let me know.
Actually, man, just so my crew and I get back in one piece, we're gonna need like some fishing rods to sustain ourselves with some
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, just down there, you should be able to find it. Think it's... Yeah, I think there's... How many you're looking for?
food. If we could get like a bundle, maybe like just more than we need, maybe like 6.
6 is quite a lot. We'll see if we have 6.
Tanner, I was thinking maybe like 2 or 3.
I'm like, I turn around and do like a little motion.
You guys go over and there's like this whole section for it, and there are nets, there are rods, and then there are like tackle and bait or whatever the fuck it's called. Fishing rod with like all the lining and stuff is a gold piece for one. A net is also a gold piece for it's like a big fucking net. And then for like tackle and bait, just for like, you know, enough to like last you to the point that I don't care. It's a silver. And you could probably like for each rod that you buy, just get one of those and then we'll call it then.
I'll like,
Um,
oh, yeah.
No, you go ahead.
I'll like just motion or like, you know, get to like a corner to where it's just me and you who could hear. And I'm like, oh, okay, Ren, maybe like, yeah, like he said, like 3, and then we could get 3 fishing rods, 3 sets of bait and tackle.
Wait, Freya, was
Yes.
that 1 silver for 1 set of bait and tackle that we could use for all the fishing rods?
No, like you would need like for one, like for each rod, probably get one of those attached with it.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're
Sorry,
good.
Chanel, I just wanted to double check. It's been a while since I've been fishing. Thank you. Ren's gonna say, that sounds good to me. Maybe getting 1 net as well. I know we have 1 on the ship, but it wouldn't hurt to have another.
Yeah, DM, did we find a net, or
Yeah,
is that
there's
something we
a
have to
net.
ask?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
there's a net like along there as well.
All right, Milton. Say we get all of this stuff together. 3 sets of bait, 3 rods, and this net. What's the best you could do? Keep in mind, my parents want to see me back here.
Give me a performance check. See how well you do the Tanner voice. This guy is old. Sorry, yeah, Lou is playing in the fucking curtains over there. I'm watching her right now.
That's an 11.
11. Luckily, this guy is hard of hearing. He's very old, hard of seeing. So even if you didn't look exactly like Tanner, you might still be able to do it. So just for DM's sake, because I forgot, it was 3 rods, 3 of the like bait and tackle, and then a net, correct?
Yeah.
So normally speaking, based on how it's done, that would be 4 gold and 3 silver. Well, since you made that nice vest for me, and he kind of like tugs on his vest, we'll call it 2 gold even.
Thanks, Milty. That's no problem for my crew. We'll pay you right now. We got our treasurer here.
Well, I wish you a fine voyage, young sir. And he just like doesn't even like reach for the gold. He just like kind of like leans back as you like put it down. You can leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, miss.
You as well, Milton.
Goes-
Milty.
He goes back to sleeping.
I knew he was sleeping.
Just a tired old gnomish man.
When we leave, I just want to go to Callius. It's like, this is amazing. I am so impressed. I didn't know you had this capability. Thank you.
The test went good. Yeah, hopefully we could keep using this to our advantage. Thank you.
Hopefully we can, and I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
Moving over to Lunaris, who was heading over to Ratharas. Did I say Rathara? Please tell me it said Rathara.
Mhm.
But you go over to her like not that nicely kept house. More like there's just like weeds and shit that's overgrown. The door is closed. What'd you like to do?
I'm knocking. Can I look around for the cat?
Give a perception check.
18.
18's pretty good. Looking around, you see in like sort of in the backyard that there is this just fucking massive fat cat that is just like lounging around in the sun of the day.
What
Like-
color is it?
An orange cat.
Now I'm knocking on the door.
But you knock on the door. Who is it?
Your best friend Lunaris.
And the door opens quickly. And she like runs up to you. She has the sapphire in her hand. And she like hugs your leg. I love the shiny.
It looks pretty clean since I've last seen it.
Oh, I made you something. And
Made me something?
yes. I was gonna go give it to you, but I don't know. I got distracted by the shiny.
It's okay.
Okay. And she runs back into her house. And she comes back with a piece of paper. And you see she hands you this piece of paper for you. Hands it up to you, and it's a picture of poorly drawn Lunaris handing a sapphire, and it's like the sapphire has like a fucking, like the sapphire has a halo above it, and it's like shiny as shit, and it's got like all like those like sparkles and shit on it. And Lunaris has a halo above her head, and Rithara is like that basically, and in very like common broken handwriting, it just says, "Thank you," and the U is just a U, like the letter U, for the shiny, and your name Lunaris, and your name is spelled Loonaras.
She looks at it. I love this. And I am going to keep this forever.
Hope you like it. Did you talk to your friends?
I did talk to my friends, and I really think you should meet them.
Okay. I have one condition, or a couple conditions actually.
Lay out your conditions.
Okay. I was thinking about it all night. So, you let me keep my shiny. I need to bring my shiny on board.
Yes.
I have a box for them,
Okay.
but I go to the islands and I get new shinies.
Yes.
And you feed me and big chunk food and water.
Big
And
chunk.
oh, big chunk is my cat.
Okay. I saw him outside.
Big chunk. I can have my own room.
Is that like a hard condition?
No, but if someone steals my shinies, I'll bite them.
So
Or if someone hurts my cat, I will claw their eyes out.
that's totally fine. I get you there. So
Yeah.
no one will touch your shinies if you were to come, and you cannot touch anyone else's shinies. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I need to ask Mr. River first.
Okay. Do you want to maybe talk to him and then meet us at the docks later tonight at dusk?
Sure.
Okay. Can
Do you
I
want me
pet
my
Big
cat?
Chunk?
Yeah, you want me my
Yes!
cat? Yeah. And she walks around out back, and she does like this like little like almost like a trill with her, like, because she has like different, but like instead of like a like she does like the like a trill with her mouth, and you see this cat who's just like lounging around in the back. This fucking, like, they probably weigh the same amount. This cat is fucking huge. She's tiny. She's probably like 25 pounds. This cat's probably like 25 pounds as well. This big, fluffy oversized orange cat. And he runs over to Rithara and like head boops into her, and Rithara like gets like pushed like that and like almost falls over because they're like the same size. So this is Big Chunk. And then he just like plopped down on the ground like on his side. He's the best cat ever. And he loves me and he loves my shinies.
Lunar's just gonna squat down and like start scratching him.
He
Gently.
starts purring, like he's like the calmest cat ever. Yeah, sometimes he go get food for me and he's the best.
What does he catch for you?
Well, he's bad at hunting, but sometimes birds.
Has he ever caught mice?
Once or twice.
Oh. Well, Rithara,
Yes.
if you're gonna come with us, I need to make a case to my family. Do you have any special talents or skills that could be helpful?
I make jewelry from shiny.
Mhm.
I'm fast.
Okay. Can you
I'm
climb well?
small. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I'm fast. I'm good at hiding. I've never been on a boat. I don't know.
That's okay. Have you ever had to fight, Rithara? I don't think you have, but
No, I would hide.
okay.
Do I have to
We
fight?
need someone like that. No.
Oh, I would go hide with Big Chunk.
Yes. We need someone like that.
Okay.
Secure our goods.
Oh, I will stab someone if they come near my shiny.
Okay.
They try to take our stuff.
I like that. You got spunk.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna go back, talk to them. You talk to Mr. Rivers.
Okay.
Let me know what he says.
And she like waves over, and you see that there's like this elderly halfling man who's like sitting on like a rocking chair on his porch, just like one of her neighbors. And based on what the Wormsmurk family said, it's probably the brother of the person who died in the house before Rithara. But he just sort of like waves back. And this guy, like comparatively speaking, their houses are in like total different shapes. He's got like this like super lush, nice garden, and everything is like well maintained and taken care of. And like Rithara just like doesn't give a fuck about that. And her like garden is in whatever shape. Okay, I'll see. I'm coming to you.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be there. Bye,
Thank you again for the
Lunawis.
drawing. Thank you again.
Of course.
She holds up the drawing.
All right, say bye. And like pats the stomach of like Big Chunk, who like meows out. And you walk off. Tetra and Sai. Heading to Tanner's?
You're
right. Heading over to Tanner's, the door is open, and you could hear some like movement around in the back. Check 2.
Tanner.
Yo!
I knock on the door frame.
And he like pokes. Yo, what's good, Tetra? I've actually been hoping you would swing by today. What is up?
I came to talk to you about setting off soon.
Yeah, I was actually like packing some of my stuff. Just in case, like,
Good.
you know?
How are you feeling about it?
Dude, I'm fucking excited. Honestly.
Okay, good.
Really excited, yeah.
So, I came here to discuss payment, and one of it being these, and I take out 2 of the 3 bagels.
Oh, dude. Oh,
We
yeah.
made sure that you will have a supply for at least the first few weeks until we get to our next port, and I give him the
Where
2
are we going?
bagels. We're gonna talk about that tonight. So come meet us at sundown.
Okay.
We'll gather everybody, and we'll talk about where we're going.
Okay, dope.
But we're planning on taking off tomorrow morning.
Okay, bet, yeah. So how does it like work? Are we supposed to like... Am I supposed to be like, hey, I want this much money, or like, what do I do?
How much money do you want, Tanner?
Is food provided?
Food is provided.
Is beer provided?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get like a bed or like a cot or something?
Don't know if we got more of those, to be
Yeah.
honest. Do you have anything here that you can take?
Yeah, I could probably bring something. Are you guys like
Bring something
down
along.
like betting?
Yeah, we're down almost everything. So,
You
the
could
next port we...
probably get some betting stuff with the general store, honestly.
Good point. We'll look into that. For sure.
Yeah, dude,
When we meet
Milty's
back
like...
up tonight, I'll have more.
The milk bro is like, you know, he's got a lot more stuff than he like actually puts out there. But like, if you know what to get, like, yeah, no, he provides a lot of like the sailing equipment for. Hopefully, yeah, not all of it's been stolen, but yeah.
No, Tanner. Thank you.
Dude, I got you.
How does, with food provided, drinks provided, 6 gold a month sound?
Oh, dude, that's like way more than I was gonna ask for. That sounds great. Yeah, no, May was talking to me and was like, "You should go for 10," and I was like,
figured that would happen.
and like, I mean, that's super generous and like honestly, very kind of you. Like, you ever need me to make you something, like, I got you. I can bring my tools and stuff with me, right? I wasn't gonna bring like
Please,
everything in
yes.
the shop, of course, but like, I was gonna bring my
Bring
tools
whatever you
and some.
want, Tanner.
So I can bring
whatever you
some
want.
material.
Oh, bring all the materials that you have. That you want to bring.
Hell yeah.
We could use people like you who are experts in their craft.
Yeah, I'm not really good at sailing though. Like, I went on a fishing boat once and I fell off. I'm a good swimmer though. Like, I got right back on, you know, like get right back on that horse. Fucking sail, you know. It was a great time.
We will teach you, Tanner. Don't worry.
I'm excited. You said tonight?
Tonight we're meeting to talk about it. Tomorrow morning we're setting sail. If all goes to plan.
Well, fucking cool fucking beans, dude. Bring it in, man.
I bring it in.
He gives you like a big hug. This is such a cool opportunity. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm leaving my place to one of my friends. So I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go talk to my mom. Say bye to them. Maybe a couple other people around town, but that's about it. And then I'll be there. Yeah.
Sounds good, Tanner. Anything else to say?
Nope. Sounds
Before
like
we go
a
to May Fixel.
sounds like a successful negotiation.
I should have went lower.
I will say, actually, at some, like, Tanner kind of like goes, dude, I feel bad, man. Let's do 5.
Let's do 5, and next port, I will get you all the bagels you want.
Oh, that's way more gold than like 6 gold a month, dude.
How many bagels are you gonna get?
I don't know, dude. I never know how much I'm spent on, but I've probably spent too much on bagels, dude.
Okay. Alright, we'll see you at sundown. And then...
Sounds good. Chat Wilden, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Is there anything that you guys are doing? Lunaris, you're heading over to Calantha and Maria's. Anything else that you guys are doing? That the 4 of you are doing, checking up with Vanrex or I'm talking to May? Yeah. Okay.
Should the rest of us check in on Fanrex?
Oh, and
maybe-
betting.
Yeah, and maybe what's needed on the ship.
Okay. I will say we'll go to Lunaris first. Heading over to the home, it is early, and you do still hear sort of like, you know that Calantha's probably out working right now, so it might be better to check in at her shop first. Heading over there, you check in and see that there's no clanging at the moment, and as it's like, you know, probably around lunchtime, you see like Maria and Calantha kind of like sitting like kind of up on the like how do we phrase it, like sitting up on like a table, just like having some like lunch right now, just chatting with each other. And they kind of look over. Hey, long time no see. You want to join us for lunch?
I can't stay that long,
Okay.
but I have some gifts.
Gifts.
And she holds out her necklaces.
They like both kind of like set their like plates aside and like stand up. They like look at each other. Well, I think we were ill prepared to reciprocate.
Oh,
These are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Rithara.
I need a roll for Maria, actually. She fails her Arcana check to determine whether these are magical or not. They're beautiful. Thank you so much. Are they matching? They kind of like hold
They
up
are.
the like pieces that sort of like move together and can like sort of combine as one whole piece. Thank you
They
so
are.
much.
Just
Like put it on. How do I look?
pretty spiffy.
And Calantha is like, come on, and leans in for a kiss on you.
Oh, she's leaning in.
And then Maria does the same thing. Well, I think we look pretty amazing, don't you?
And so these are kind of my parting gift, you two, in appreciation of the time that we've spent together. And I love you both.
I love you too. And Maria says, I love you as well. And we're gonna fucking miss you.
Trust me, I'm gonna miss the both of you.
But we know that you'll be back. So, at least we hope.
And those two, she points to the necklaces, are to protect you while I'm gone.
Now look at it. Thanks.
And then Lunaris kind of runs in for a hug for both of them.
And they, like, you know, kind of do the, like, group hug like that for you. Be safe out there, okay, Lunaris?
You guys be safe here.
Yeah. Calantha kind of speaks up. Well, I've been certainly making more armor recently, so hopefully it doesn't come to it, but should it come to it, I mean, we still got Veolus and myself, and now we've got Brogum, and hopefully he's good for it. Euroli. I was planning on next time maybe if where are you guys heading?
Marani Isles.
Yeah, not that way then. I was gonna say if you ran into a platinum fleet that you pass along a message for me, but maybe I would pull some strings and could get some protection here for a month or two, but I guess maybe not. But next time we see him, I think we're gonna try to get some more old crewmates to maybe come down here or stay for a little bit. Or maybe hit the Black Fog where they need it. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys. You know, your crew. But mostly thank you. So.
Well, it was nothing.
Oh, it was definitely something. So
No,
don't dismiss that.
stop. Oh, and while I'm here, she wouldn't know that. Never mind. Ignore that. She's gonna head towards the door, kind of wistfully look back.
And they
See you
both kind
later.
of they kind of like wink towards you, and we'll see you off tonight. If you're heading off, are you heading off tonight or tomorrow morning?
Sounds like the plan's tonight.
Huh. Okay. Well, we'll be there.
See you there.
See you there. We kind of like look down and start talking to each other about it, and you can hear like, oh, it's beautiful, like, you know. And, you know, Maria's like, I can't tell if it's magical or not. And they start like discussing amongst each other about it. Over towards, who's going to the general store?
Probably gonna talk to May first, see how many cots we're
Right.
gonna need.
Right. Meeting up with May in the tavern. Hey, do you think about my offer, or?
We talked about your offer. We went through how much we currently have, and unfortunately we can't meet 10.
Okay.
So 6 gold, unfortunately, is what we can do a month.
I'd take 6 if you give 10 or 10.
Sorry, May. Can't do that.
Kind kind of eyes you up and down. Give me a deception check.
Is it deception if we only have
I know how much
16 gold left after this?
I know how much is in that personal share that not the personal share. Freya knows how much. The treasury.
The treasure.
You guys are fucking loaded right now.
We may have like 104 pieces of gold right now, and that's me not even converting the copper
Or the platinum or the silver.
or the platinum. Yeah, just the silver and the gold. That's what I combined it. Oh yeah.
Did you say? Oh, word. Did you say 6 deception check?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 26.
I looks at it up and down. Can't do it. You can't do it. Just hope you can. I hope you treat Tanner. Seen him taking advantage of a few too many times, so I hope you are not going to be taking advantage of him.
I hope we do too, May. And I hope you do well here.
Thanks.
Thanks for considering it.
Yeah. Safe travels out there.
Thank you. Give your parents my best.
Oh, I've already heard about you. Kind of smirks and adjusts her bow and heads off.
Okay, so when she's out of earshot, Sai will kind of look over to Tetra. Are you sure about this?
Don't judge me, Sai. She was gonna be trouble.
You think so? I think she has the best intentions.
She does.
Could be
Definitely
useful.
does. For what?
I don't know. She seems resourceful. She helped us out. Seems to know her way around the bow.
Seems like she's more trouble than I can manage, at least.
Okay.
Anything that you guys would like to do before sundown? And you said that your crew was to be meeting up at the docks.
Is the general store open in the morning? Like, can we just go in the morning and get cots?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to check in back at the boat to make sure Fanrex kept his promise of not harassing any of our new crewmates. And then also making sure that they have everything they need, including like quarters or like cots and beds and stuff.
Yeah, so you're having them set up in the crew quarters where you guys are currently set up. I don't know if, there's enough space that you all could technically sleep there. Like 12 people is not a ton of people to have in crew quarters, honestly. But you guys still have plenty of like rooms that you could access and use. There's the captain quarters even. But you sort of, which one are you going up to?
Let's just say I go up to Hamai.
He sort of bows as you walk up. Princess, your friend is interesting, but I think we're all moved in. What is the I wasn't really getting any like layout of. He was saying he's in charge, but that didn't really make any sense to me. And he said like nobody really has a position on the crew. And so some of us and like the like guys like Just means it doesn't understand what the fuck is going on here. Pardon my language, ma'am. He kind of like tips his bowler's cap to you, princess.
I respect your honesty, and definitely no need for formalities, especially going forward. While I do have the title of princess, it's not one that I've been using. From now on, you can just call me Ren.
Okay. Yeah, Ren it is.
Thank you. When it comes to Fanrex, I'm happy that you saw through his lies. He is not in charge, as you already guessed. But he was correct in the sense that we don't necessarily have formal positions for everybody on board. This is kind of our first move to having a formal crew. So this is something that we are working towards.
Is this
now.
like a democracy or something?
You can say such. But I can talk to the other crewmates to see if we can establish positions and titles going forward.
Whatever you think is best. That's, yeah, we are, excuse me, here to be useful. That was Freya doing that, not him.
Okay.
That was me. That was carbonated beverage. I haven't had one in a while, and it got me.
Understandable. Okay, so I think we previously asked, but Hamai Swabi, is that your?
Yes. I was working under the navigator on board.
Under the navigator on board. Okay, and okay, tell me how to say that again, because I'm going to Delia. Is it?
Just call me Leah. Just call me Leah.
Okay. And Leah, what position did you have again?
Yes, Swabi, but technically I am his senior, so I have more experience than he does, so.
Okay. Rylon Gunner?
That's right. It's right under the Master Gunner.
No. And Free, you gotta help me.
Just call her Big G.
Okay. Is she gonna tell me that her name's Big G?
No, that was Hamai. Just call her Big G.
Okay.
It's Gila. It's Gila Rezi. It's not that hard to say. But
Gila
Big
Rezi.
G is what everyone calls me. It's fine.
Okay. Big G or Gila Rezi. What was your position?
I was a brute on board.
And while you did have these previous positions, is there a position that you believe you would be better qualified for? Or are you comfortable with these going forward?
I'm comfortable with brute. It is good for me. But if you need someone to train anyone in hand-to-hand combat, then can do that.
Sounds good. And same question goes for the rest of you.
I think we're all. And the gunner kind of interrupts him. We're all comfortable with orders, if it need be. But God, that's such a hard accent. What the fuck? The Scottish accent. Sean Connery. If you need us to give orders, then so be it.
Okay. And are you comfortable with your quarters? Are we missing any bedding?
Cots?
I think we're gonna make a move to buy those today.
That would be awesome.
Okay. Amazing, amazing. Thank you. And any other requests now that you've seen the ship?
I think it'd be good to just know which rotation we're on for night shift. I know Rylon prefers the night shift, but I think the rest of us are pretty flexible. Just kind of knowing when. I assume based on how many people are on board, we're only taking 2 shifts.
That's true.
So, yeah, just knowing when we're gonna be setting off, when all that stuff.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yes? I
Oh,
believe we're expected
go
to
ahead.
sail tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
But I will be checking in with my crew again so we can have more formal, everything to be a bit more formal.
Do you have a
And
cook?
we do not actually.
Make my cook. He's a good cook.
Okay.
I
Am
am
I-
serviceable at best.
I mean, you don't have to be humble.
He is not humble. He is not a very good cook. He's all right at best. Okay, well, I didn't say be mean. Thanks. What? And kind of looking back and I may be decent or bad. I can't tell now, but I can try.
Okay, thank you. We are in need of a cook, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. And I hope to have more of, I don't know, everything set in stone tomorrow at least.
Is there anything that you need us to do in the meantime?
Me personally, no.
Okay.
You could get acquainted with the ship, I guess. And if you have any complaints, we should be at the inn. Or questions or concerns.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then
Ren.
Ren's gonna leave.
Yeah. Walk off. Okay. The warm smirks sort of motion over to you, Lunaris, as they show up and they've got 2 barrels of full food. Hey, we've got it all packaged up. If you want to inspect it, absolutely go ahead. You said 1 for dried meat, 1 for rice and vegetables and stuff like that. Oh, you're muted.
Can I grab Tetra for this? And pull her aside real quick.
Absolutely.
Tetra, so I found someone to guess food. I just don't know how much that kind of stuff costs.
You're also muted.
I think I've lost my touch, Lunaris, but I will certainly try. This island's doing weird things to me. We gotta get out of here.
Okay.
But yes, I will absolutely accompany you. Oh, sorry.
I think she just doesn't like being called out on her shit.
What if you were right, Sai? Hey, if you want May so bad, go get her, Tiger. Bring her on board.
I'm
what happened
good.
with May?
She's a little barterer.
Tetra's the worst nightmare. Someone who's exactly like her.
Sai, I think we all just need to calm down. And I cast Calm Emotions on his ass.
Are you casting it on yourself?
Yeah, because Tetra probably needs it too.
What is the save for that?
It is a Charisma 16.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me. 5.
What the fuck? What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Wait, what? And now one.
Don't we feel so grateful for each
Wait.
other right now?
So the spell says, let's see. The spell says, yeah, you can make a target indifferent about things of your choice. Basically. More or
I
less.
want to make Sai indifferent about what he's correct on.
Yeah, no, I think you made the right decision, Tetra.
Thank you, Sai. I do too. Alright, let's go get this food.
Heading over, you see the worm smirks like kind of patting it and like open it up and show you guys. Everything up to standard? Give
Just looked at
give
Fran.
me an investigation check. Yeah, you guys can both give me investigation or perception, I suppose, if you so desire.
I'm using my second luck and taking that dice to dice jail.
12.
What is this investigation?
Yeah, or perception, whichever is better.
Oh, 10.
10. I mean, there's a ton of food here. It's like packed to the brim. That's something that's easy enough to see. In terms of food quality, it's a bit hard to tell. It at least appears to be preserved properly in terms of like the dried meats and stuff like that. But it's a little hard to tell, like, the quality of this.
Mm. How much are they charging? Nurse.
How much was it?
I think it was 10 each, so 20. So they're
20
doing
gold.
20.
20 gold.
But they said that it could feed us for a while.
How long would this be able to feed us?
Fuck, I totally didn't write it down. Shit.
A crew of 11? 12?
12.
A crew of 12.
Do you have any people like us on board? And they kind of point to each other and like halflings, basically.
Two. Yes. Wait, no, I wouldn't know the other one. One.
Possibly 2.
One, possibly 2. I'd say for, I mean, at least 10 days. Perhaps, I mean, if you don't have any like big folks like and points over to Bogram, who is currently standing, and you see like the guy who's just like laying back in like the jail holding cell right now, just like right next to the blacksmiths right now.
I know
Nobody
that.
big, right?
No.
Okay.
I know that you all went through a lot. However, with our lack of resources connected to food out on sea, and us having a lot of crew now, do you have a bit of a discount? How does 16 gold sound?
Do a persuasion check.
Last luck of the day. This one's also going. Okay. Persuasion. 11. 21.
How about 17.5?
I like it.
17 gold, 5 silver? And she puts her hand out,
Shake it.
shakes her hand. Pleasure doing business. Thank you guys for everything you've done for the town. Do you need help getting it up? Or what?
That'd be awesome.
Okay. And they sort of work with a lot of your new crew members. Most of the people, they kind of they like walk over, and like they start tying ropes and basically like hoisting it. Like the 4 of them, your new like Xiinvarian portion of the crew, like start hoisting the food barrels on board. I'll take it from here, Captain. Captains, however many fucking captains there are on this ship. And they like, you see a couple of them are like, got the barrel. No, you lift it from that end first. And they start like hauling it down into the like lower portion of the ship.
I see this, right? Since I'm like kind of by the ship.
Yeah.
I'm guessing? Okay, so I'm gonna go pay the worm smoke squirt people.
The 17.5? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
17 gold, 5 silver for that.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Safe travels, you guys.
Lunaris hug her.
Yeah, she's like, thank you so much. And it's like a big, like this kind of a hug, like a child, like can't quite
Lunaris
reach.
hugs her and picks her up when she hugs her. Yeah.
The big folk hugs are the best. And you guys see Tanner sort of like walks over. He's got like one of those like sticks, like that has like the like all of his stuff
Hobo
on.
sack?
Yeah, that. He's got one of those with like the sacks of all of his like stuff. Dudes, let's fucking get it. Let's go. And you see like his like mom is like 30 feet back behind him, sort of just like, waves. Wait, so are we leaving today or are we like leaving tomorrow morning? Because I got like all my stuff in here.
Can Ren use Druidcraft to check the weather for tomorrow?
Yeah, give me a nature check. I mean,
Druidcraft.
it's automatic, but yeah. Still give me a nature check just because I feel like it.
Okay, I got a 10.
10's good enough. Yeah, I mean, it seems like pretty like it's gonna be cloudy, but fair skies.
Okay, she's gonna share that with the crew then. It seems to be cloudy, but fair skies tomorrow, so is it better if we leave in the morning?
Yeah, so people can wrap up their goodbyes.
Okay, so I guess I will meet you. Can I sleep on the ship? Dude, that'd be so sick.
Do you
Heck
have
yeah,
your
Tanner.
own bedding, Tanner? Or will we need to provide a cot for you?
We're
I
providing.
mean, I could just. Oh, okay. I was like, I could sleep on the floor if I have to, but.
I would prefer not.
Okay, totally. Yeah. And at this point, you see Rithara with like a little like backpack on, and she's like running over.
Lunaris.
And there's a fucking just a giant cat like tailing
Guys.
behind her, like like walking behind.
Lunaris like
Hi.
Rithara!
Hello, Nalis.
And then she turns back to everyone. Family. This is Rithara.
How old is she?
Rithara, how old are you?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
I've been here for 8 years.
She's at least 8 years old.
Do you have any experience on ships?
No.
Okay.
Balunala said that you could get me shiny.
Shiny?
She like holds up this like sapphire in her hand. Shiny.
Lunars, I thought you said you didn't give her your sapphire.
That's not mine.
Can I do a deception check or something?
Insight. Give me deception, Lunaris.
If I casted calm emotions on myself, would I also be
18.
indifferent to like this stuff too?
How long does it last?
I think 10 minutes.
I think that you can choose what you want people to be indifferent about.
Oh,
Since
that's a
you were,
dirty 20, actually. Sorry.
since you were the caster of the spell.
1 minute.
Oh, okay, only a minute then.
I got a 7.
That's not her sapphire.
Gross.
But I'm small, big chunk, and I don't take up much space. I don't
Big
eat that
chunk.
much food. Just big chunk. Big chunk. And she starts like patting him on the side.
Oh.
Ren, pet him.
Okay.
Trust me.
It's okay. And she like,
Real quick question. Is this Ren's like first experience with a cat?
very likely, yeah.
Ren, he won't bite.
Okay. So Ren, like, she does love animals. She's just unfamiliar with a lot of them.
Like with the customs of this, yeah.
Yes. So she like goes in cautiously. And she's like,
You see the cat kind
How-
of just like plops down on his side.
oh. Oh.
And then he starts
She
purring
pet-
as you start. He likes the belly rub.
Oh. So Ren continues to rub the cat's belly, semi like soaking it all in. Because she does love animals. She's just never experienced a cat.
Yeah.
Okay, so this I like this. I'm not too sure if this is good enough though.
Yeah,
You have-
Rinthara. Surely you're an experienced warrior or something.
No.
No, she's kind of more the type to like hold down the fort while we fight. So she'll keep like our stuff safe.
No, but
If she
like,
does
I can fish.
okay.
She can fish.
I mean I can fish.
But see, Ren, lovely Ren, you have so many other talents. Why waste your time fishing if we have someone like Rithara to fish while you do more important stuff?
Whoa.
Thara.
Fishing is so important.
Fishing is important, Rithara. I'm so glad you said that. And that's why an important person like Rithara should be doing it.
Rithara, the
I'll get you
Person-
shiny too if you want it. I can make you these. She like holds up some of her like rings and like necklaces and she's got like even like some earrings that she's made.
I like her.
I have no use for jewelry.
And she points over to Tetra and is like, I can make you these. You want shiny?
Oh, yes, I want shiny. I like her.
Rithara, what's the most fish you've
What-
caught in a day?
What's her name, Unalis?
This is Tetra.
I like Tetra.
Pleasure.
How big?
I'm as big as you.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Okay, a little smaller.
I have a 6.
It's gotta be beat by 3. I'm in.
Sigh. And then she gestures to Rithara and then to Big Chunk.
Yeah, big chunk
Floor.
like fish, so we get fish for big
I'm-
chunk.
I'm still trying to assess, like, their experience levels. You said that they will be able to protect our ship, but if they have no combat experience and fighting
So like
experience,
while
how would
we
they do such?
while we fight, she holds down our stuff and makes sure nobody messes with it.
Yeah, if someone touches
what-
the shiny, I'll make big chunk bite them.
Or what else would you do if someone tried to touch your stuff, Rithara?
Bite them.
And
Stab them.
yes.
But you wouldn't stab the crew members, correct?
Unless they try to take my shiny, no.
And you will not take our shinies, right, Rithara?
But you will take me to islands where there's shinies, right?
Yes.
I want to go find the shinies. I found all these
What?
islands shinies. There's no
That's-
more shinies here. I want more shiny.
Okay. So what I'm have concerns about is this may be something Tetra would be concerned about too. If we do come across loot and there are plenty of shinies involved, how many would Rithara want?
Chuck thinks for a long time. That's a good question. What's loot?
So it's essentially what we receive during our findings, or like kind of what we find after our battles or adventures. Just to
Okay.
give you an example, Ren's gonna take the diamond she pocketed during, like, I don't know, session 2 or 3, I forgot. And she's gonna take it out. This, for example, is loot.
She starts like shaking and shit.
But Rithar, that's Ren's shiny.
Ren's almost gonna like put it in a like position that she's showing it, but is within Rithara's reach.
Can I touch the
So she's testing
shiny?
it. It's my shiny. Would
Yeah,
you
can I?
return it?
I was just wanting to touch it.
If you touch it, will you return it?
I'm not taking it. I just want to touch.
You could touch it.
Oh, my shiny, so beautiful. So how much gold do you want for the shiny?
It's not for sale. How much gold do you have, though?
Oh, I don't know. I never counted. How much gold do you want for the shiny? It's so beautiful.
It's not for sale.
Okay.
We could find another shiny like it.
Oh, I would love that. Want the shinies?
I still have my reservations about this. But
Right.
I'm willing to open it up to the crew to see what they say. Callius Sai, Fanrex.
She holds up her drawing.
And Ren's gonna like get closer to it and then see that Ithar is essentially illiterate. What a peculiar way to spell your name. Are we sure they aren't a child?
I've lived on my own for like 8 years.
She has no family, Ren. We're a family.
Ren, I have a soft spot for her.
Callius. Okay.
Sigh.
I can't bribe you with shiny, so have. And she just hands you a gold piece.
Okay, how about this? If we were to have somebody, okay, let's say we left the ship, correct?
Yeah.
We left the ship and somebody came up to you and offered you a shiny like this one.
Mm-hmm.
If you left the ship, what would you do?
Well, I would go around the ship to find shiny. While you guys go do your thing. I go get shiny. And if someone came up to me and they wanted to give me a shiny, it would depend how Big Chonk reacted to them. If Big Chonk didn't like them, I would run.
Leaving the ship?
No, oh no. I mean, I was already off the ship, I thought. I'm on the ship, okay. I'm on the ship. I'm on the ship. Some weird guy wants to give me shiny. To leave the ship?
Yes.
Does he look like that guy? And she points to Fanrix.
Worse.
Oh. Bite his hand.
Which is hard to believe, I
And
know.
bite his hand.
Okay.
And then he drops the shiny and I take the shiny and then I kick him in the nuts and then I make him leave the ship.
She protects the ship.
I
protect the shiny, I protect the ship. Oh, we're now Western country.
Sigh.
So long as they stay out of our way, I don't care.
Fanrex?
I'm really fast. I'm really like nimble. I can learn.
So what position would she have then? Would she be like a swabby?
I think we could start her as an amazing swabby, and I think she'd be a great barrel person.
Okay. So I guess-
Callius, do you see it?
She wouldn't take much room.
She has a great eye. Like, just saying.
Fine by me, yeah.
I guess if we're all in agreement. But I will say, Lunaris, she is your responsibility if you're putting her on this ship.
I accept that.
So I'm on board.
You're hired, kid.
Trix jumps for joy. Oh, you get jewelry if you want it. You get jewelry. You get jewelry. You get jewelry. You get jewelry. We'll debate on
Wow.
if you get jewelry. Maybe you get jewelry. I don't know yet. No, you get jewelry. I'm just kidding. Everyone gets shiny.
Oh,
Everyone gets shiny. I'm gonna go get a hat now. Okay. She like runs off to the general store. She comes back and
okay.
she's wearing like a little tricorn hat. All right, I'm ready.
Rizara, you look
Shiny.
amazing.
The shiny.
Fit right in.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the general store.
All right, I guess
I need-
we'll stop there because we're over time.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we'll stop there with your crew decided. Your crew of 13 if you include Big Chonk. All
We
right.
got a cat.
Yeah, but like,
we do.
You have a cat. You have the ship mascot, the family mascot.
Big chomp.
Frankie's
Yeah.
gonna come back next week. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What happened?
Chomp chomp?
A big chonk job? Yeah. But thank you guys all for playing. Sorry we went a tiny bit over
No.
the 11 p.m. time.
Thanks for the session, sister.
Hell yeah. You guys can head off in the morning. I did not expect you guys to go for all 4 of them, but that works.
It
Maybe
worked out.
Someday I will get their accents correct.
Yeah, I almost wanted to choose the ones that didn't have accents so it can make your life easier.
Well, they all have accents. The fact is that 2 of them just keep changing. All but one. Okay, we'll go around. Everyone can say who they are. Thank you all for watching. You know, that kind of stuff. Huey, we'll start with you. Who are you? What's happening on November 17th? Let me know.
My name's Kiwi, Kiwi9802, play Tetra. It's November 17th is gonna be crazy. Be there, be square. It's gonna be the Bella to Coke-a-thon. And then I think the Senpai to Senpai on the
Senpai,
19th.
the birthing bar, I believe.
Here, we'll see what happens there. But go follow these lovely people. Thank you, Frey. Thank you all to
Thank
these
you.
beautiful people for playing.
Cooties?
I'm Chief Cooties. I'm the Coke in the Coke-a-thon. I don't stream. I do chat though. I stream on November 18th though. Apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly. And then I guess Frankie's not here. Frankie Beats streams Monday through Friday usually. Has family in town this weekend, I know, so unfortunately wasn't able to make it. But he's great. He plays a lot of retro games right now. Crazy Taxi, Nintendo stuff. I don't know. He plays like 50 fucking games. There's so many. Go watch him. He's hilarious. We missed him this episode. Ollie.
I'm Ollie or Ollie Peach Senpai. I play a bunch of shit too, I guess. Catch me on Sunday. I'm playing something about a wolf or something. Not furry related.
Not being the
Diablo 4. As a werewolf. Chanel.
I'm Chanel Vintage. I still stream inconsistently. Diablo 4, among other things.
Yeah.
Excited for that to have its DLC. And yeah, again, follow everyone here. And thanks for the great sesh, Breaker.
Pleasure. All right. Super casual.
Super casual. I stream every week, Monday through Thursday. And
Oh, now it's through
Yeah.
Thursday.
yeah, occasional Wednesdays.
Yeah.
If I feel like it. So yeah, we kind of play a little bit of everything and anything over there. Right now we're just grinding out some Diablo 4 with the homies.
Yeah.
Today's my 3rd year stream anniversary.
Happy 3 years.
Congratulations.
3 years. Thanks for having me.
Our
But
fucking
yeah,
pleasure.
go follow all these beautiful people. Love playing D&D with y'all every week.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks again, Freya, for putting this on every week for us.
My pleasure. And hi, I was your DM for this evening. I'm ArchmageFreya. If you're here, you can see my name. I will be playing Diablo 4 after this, but I stream usually Saturday, Sunday. I'm not streaming tomorrow though, because I'm playing in a different D&D game tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday is usually when I stream. But yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of RPGs and Souls Likes and stuff like that. And obviously we do D&D on the weekend. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will be playing games right after this, probably Diablo 4, because I'm fucking obsessed. It's literally what's playing in your ears right now. This is Diablo music, so yeah, I'll probably be doing that. Thank you guys who are here for D&D, for watching D&D, and we'll be back hopefully again next weekend with more D&D. So thank you guys so much for watching. We finally hit the 20s, which is crazy, and we're about to be leaving the island, which is very exciting. Yeah, thank you guys for watching Sailing the Xiinvarian Sea. Catch you next time. Bye.